Hello guys, welcome to 3D Home, and in today's tutorial we are actually going to be working together, alright? And actually what we're going to be working on is 4 unit of one room safe con, okay? Of one room safe con. So we're doing this together, alright? We'll be doing this together. So first thing, let's start with the first step. Once you actually got this plan from AutoCAD, okay? I brought this all the way from AutoCAD, so it's the same thing as sketching here in Archicad, right? So we'll be working with this existing plan, and the first thing we need to do now is to set our levels. Okay, is to set our levels. And how do we do that? We do that by clicking on Control plus 7. Control plus 7. So I want our DPC to be let's say 300. Our DPC to be 300, just 300. Okay, and the headroom 3 meters is okay. All right, 3 meters, that's 3000 mm, is okay. So click OK. Then the next thing we need to do now is to work on our wall. Okay, we need to set our wall. So you click on design. Under design, you select this wall, okay, and then click on the wall and select this first wall. Make sure you always select this first wall. All right, this will permit you to set this particular thickness, the wall thickness. So let's go with 150. All right, it's actually a small building, so and it's 150 the person requested for. So let's go with 150. And for the material, okay, let's go with white. But first of all, make sure you change this one, okay, so that anything you select is actually going to affect the entire wall, right? So now click OK. I think we need to be a bit faster, right? A bit faster. Then so let's go with the tracing from here to here. Believe me, since it's a wall, we don't need to give room for, we don't need to you know draw the line all the way from here to here and then continue the next one. No, this is just a window, okay? And window is part of, is installed on the wall, so don't just ignore this one for now, okay? Ignore it for now. And then, but before then, let's do something. Click on this one, select and click on control once, okay? Let's make a copy of this, and then let's first of all round up this particular one. Same wall, okay? Same wall. How to flip your wall? Just press on P to flip the wall back to this other side. And if you want to do it based on the normal process, click here. Alright, if it's in, or if it's on outside face, click on inside face to go inside. If it's on inside, you want it to go outside, to go on outside face. Alright, so we want it to be inside now, and just click on outside face. Okay, so this one to go inside. Don't forget to make this one, to take this one all the way down, okay, all the way down to this side. Same thing, there's an arc here, so let's just draw this one together, and then from here, same wall too, okay, let's quickly do this one. You can still stretch this one all the way to this side, or you pick the wall, same wall, draw it all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Let's flip this one. I'm sorry, let's flip this one. It's already inside, let's take it outside all the way to this side, and then we need to bring this one all the way to this side. So we are done with this. Okay, it's running only this one for now. Flip, you can press P, or you go all the way to do it there. So we have this one too. Then the next thing we need to do now is copy everything here, ignore the plan actually, okay? But since we're going to upper floor, sorry, our DPC, we're going to model this one on DPC. I think let's just remove this one. Okay, we are still on DPC. You can see it here. That's on ground level. Okay, so on ground level. Check your south elevation. Discover that this is the ground level. This is what we are seeing. The ground level, and then we need to come up to this line so that we can model above. So that we can model on this DPC. You can see story 1 is known as story 1. Okay, this is story 1, this one, and you can actually decide to, on control 7, you can decide to change the name. Okay, so you can give this one ground level, that's GL, ground level. You can give this one DPC if you want. Okay, and then maybe this one be headroom. I click OK. So from here now, you can see that this one is named ground level DPC, and we have headroom. Alright, so this is the ground level, this is the DPC, and this one is the headroom. Okay, so now click on, we need to work on the DPC, so you click on DPC. Alright, if you're not seeing anything on this trace reference, okay, click on trace reference. And if you don't know how to activate it, maybe your own version is not showing this one, I've done a tutorial on how to do that. Okay, so you just check it on the video, is there. So now what we need to do, instead of retracing this one, right, to save time, what we need to do is go back to your ground level, select everything that is here plus the existing plan. Yes, copy everything, and then move to DPC and Control Z. I'm sorry, Control V rather. Okay, Control V. Say the clipboard is empty, use Ctrl or copy. We need to copy that. We didn't copy it. Let's go back. Let's go back. I think we didn't copy it. So Control C, and then move to your DPC, and then Control V. You can see the plan is here now. So you click OK. Let me show you something you need to understand. If you've not pasted that particular plan here, if you check your 3D, you'll discover that your building is just on DPC level. Okay, just on DPC level. But once you go back to your DPC, which is this one, I'm sorry, ground level, and copy everything here, Control C, okay, Control C, move it all the way to DPC, and Control V, and click outside. If you check your 3D now, you see that the wall have height now. Okay, the reason why you're not seeing that is because the color is different. If you click on our ground level now, okay, and select everything and select the plan, just only the walls. If you change the wall color, okay, or paint to light gray, you see that your DPC wall is having different color, while this one is having another color. You can see it here now. Okay, you can see it here. Don't worry, we are together and we are doing this together. Okay, so now we're working on DPC level. Okay, so we need to insert our doors now. Okay, and then this arc. But before then, let's join these two. Okay, yep. So now click on your door. Make sure you click on setting dialogs, then do your settings. Select the door you want. You want this door, and this one is 900. Okay, 100. I don't want it to have 0. The door should not have 0. Okay, so I'll delete this one, and then yeah, I think this one is just cool for me. I'll click from here. This one is 900. Alright, from here, take it inside. This one too is 900. All the doors are almost 900 except for the toilet door. Okay. Okay, now it's still inside. Let's take it out a little. And then for the toilet door, still click on the door, but this time around you see where to adjust here. Okay, change it to 750. That's the door size. And then click here, take it inward. That's it. And for this one, still click on doors. We need to create an opening all the way from here to here. Click on door, click on setting dialogs. You see empty door openings. I'll just click once and then select the shape you want. I like us to go with a straight one, so I'll click on here, click OK. The height here is 2.1, and then but for your arc height, I like going with 2325. Yeah, 325. That's if you multiply 225, that's what it will give you. So 21 plus the beam, 21, which is the door height, plus the beam, which is 225. If you're using 225 for the thickness of the beam, it will give you this. Okay, so let's click on OK now for the height, and then click from here to here. We need to adjust this one. We didn't put the length. Okay, so after clicking it here, still click on that particular opening, and then stretch it. Make sure it's on this first one, move node. Okay, make sure it's on move node, and then we'll click this one from here all the way to this side. So if you check our 3D now, you discover that we have an opening already, but there's something we didn't do. There's something we didn't change. We didn't remove the seal for this opening. That's why you're seeing this extra one now. Okay, so what to do now is click here, still on the DPC, click on that particular opening. This is the seal. Remove it, make it 0. Click outside, click your DPC now. Your 3D now, you see that that seal is no longer here. Okay, so now let's fix in our window. If you're not sure of the window positioning, okay, if you're not sure, I don't know, maybe I'm too fast, okay, but I think we just need to be a bit fast so we can cover up. But if you have any question, please do it to drop it. I got you, all right? So click, let's copy this plan outside, tap control. If you click on the, if you highlight it like this, then you click on that black node, or you can just click anywhere, but make sure you've highlighted this one. The first thing, so you click here. Second one, you still click on the plan, tap, press control once, take it to the left or right, anywhere, any position, and then keep it there. This is showing us where the windows are, so you can easily trace them. All right, so these ones are 121212 by 600. So we'll click on our window and click on setting dialogs. Remember, each time you click on any of these drawing tools, remember to click on setting dialogs to do your settings. Okay, so now click on setting dialogs. From setting dialogs, you can pick any of the window. I think let's go with this one. This is double SAS window. Double SAS means one here, so it's two SAS. Okay, this one is more than double SAS. This one, so it's horizontal multiple. It's a multi-SAS window. It's more than two. Okay, this one says is more than. So let's pick this first one. Let's go with this first one, and then these are little settings you need to do. For the width, you can see the dimension. It's showing width here. So I'll click on this one and change it to 1200 based on instructions. And then for the height, we want to same thing, 1200. And then for the seal, let's make it 900. Then for the reveal to wall core, okay, reveal to wall core, I'll leave it on 0 first. And let me show you something. Once I click OK and I place the window here, if you check your 3D, you discover that your window is just placed on the wall. There's no seal, there's no recess. See, it's just flushed, which is not right. Okay, it's only from the inside that you're seeing this little dressing and the rest. So I need to show you how to do this. Okay, so remove this window. Let's go back to click on window. So window and click on setting dialogs. Then from there now, where this window is, you see this seal, this reveal to wall core. Change it to 75 and click OK. So once you click that particular window here now, okay, once it's inside the window, let's have another one. And the same thing, actually it has worked. Actually, I just want to paste everything once. All right. This one looks like 900 window. Okay, so let's check our 3D now. You can see that we have that recess now, and it's showing, yeah, it's making everything look real now. Okay, everything looks real now. So we have this one, we have the back door. Okay, have the back door. Seal on this door. We need to remove the seal. Okay, the seal on it. And this one, there's also seal on this door. So I'll click all the doors and remove the seal. Make it 0. Okay, check the entrance door. Same thing. Remove the seal. Make it 0. Okay, so you can see everything is okay now, right? So now let's quickly create slab here. Remember, we need to have 4 units of this particular building. But before then, let's click on slab, click on setting dialogs, change it to this first one, change the thickness, let's make it 10. So just a simple thing we want to work on. I'll change this one and then I'll select can I use brick? As fashion gold brown. Let's use this one, just something simple. So I'll click from here to this side. Alright, this is what we have now. And then this other side, okay, there's no space to do that. Okay, so this is what we have now. And let me quickly do one little design here. Okay, just to spice the work. Though we need slab actually we need one for our walkway. So this one will make this one by click tap twice to activate this dimension you're seeing here. So let's make this one by 300. Okay, so I'll click on this one, I'll change the thickness instead of 10, right? Instead of 10 here now. Either you go inside the setting dialogs and change the thickness here, or you can still change it here. All right, so if you don't click on the slab, it's not going to appear, but once you click on the slab, it will appear for you to set. So we'll change this one to 150. Okay, click enter. So since the DPT is just 300, so that means we don't need much. We'll just take this one down to this part. Okay, take it down to this part. So this one now, with this one you can go in. And okay, the next thing to do is, let's just quickly model small. Let's add one little design on this one, on this arc. So I'll click on this same slab, but this time around I'll just click on the slab and change it to 50 instead of 10. And then I'll change the material to white glossy pins. Okay, and I'll click all the way from here to here. Oh, sorry. I'll click all the way from here. So, okay, anyway, you can just drop it anyway. The extension should be, but make sure it's straight. Extension, let's just make it 50. 50. Ah, this is small. Okay, there's something we need to do. Click here, take it all the way here. Okay, the first dimension shouldn't be the first one. The first dimension we're going to type should not be the first dimension. Like, how do I say this? Okay, let me click on tab. And I'll repeat that. Once I click on tab, to give me room to change. Okay, so this is the first dimension, this one. So that means the first dimension need to insert should not be this one. So let's go to the second one. So you click on tab again. You tap on your keyboard, and then now let's change this one to 50. 50. Click OK. You can see it's looking tiny now. And then all the way, we click on this one. Click on this one, stretch it all the way to this point. You can only stretch it, offset that edge if you click on this offset only on edge, one edge, offset edge. Okay, so we'll click here, bring it all the way to the side, and this one all the way. So it's just like this, but we need to move this one upward. Okay, do that by clicking here, click on the node, take it upward. You can see we have something different. Okay, a little different, something a little bit different. And then now, okay, now what else do we do? Just something simple, nothing much. Let's just create one little thing here. This is like a student's quarter, so let's create one little place where they can keep their, maybe clothes or something outside. Just a little place where you can drop the flower pot and the rest. So let's just create one little irons here, so we can do that by using slab. Okay, click on slab, and then once you draw your first dimension, we can make it 50. Then press tab again, second dimension can still be 50. You can see it here. Now we have it here, so click on this first node. There's a space for you to drag it upward. Okay, so now we're dragging this one all the way to this point. Okay, so now we click on it and change the material. Let's change the material to metal iron and click OK. So now click on this one, click on the node. Instead of copying, click on multiply, click OK. So we're taking this one from here to here is what? Let's see, from there to here is 170. So press this one and press D, 170, enter, move it all the way to the side. Then we'll click there, click again. So you can see we have this little design here looking at us. Okay, so there's one thing again we need to, so here now you can, as a student, you can actually drop something here. Okay, outside or something that cannot be, you understand. Something that you know is safe, like even if they carry you won't feel bad. Maybe trash or something, like you can just keep something here. Maybe bucket and the rest can be here. You don't want to, since it's just a room. Okay, so now we need to do something. We need to have copies of this. Okay, copies of this. But before then, let's just do one little thing. Let's pick a wall from here. I'm sorry, a slab from here to here. Okay, we click on that same slab, offset. We're offsetting. Click on, once you click on that, select this big one, then offset 50, and then click on this same slab. Make sure this one is still highlighted. Okay, click on the same slab, highlight from here to here to create an opening. Okay, so now hold this middle side, just make sure you click on the blue line and make sure it's on this offset edge. Okay, bring it all the way to this. I'm trying to trace a line, just bring it forward. Okay, you can decide to turn the wall so you can be seeing what you're doing. Take it backward a little. Yep, to this point. Same thing. Let's leave this one. It might serve as okay, let's just take it all. I want us to create something. A cone is round. So this is like one of the simplest way of doing it. Okay. So we're taking this one to this point. So now to do something. Okay. To do something. We'll click on this one. You can click on south elevation if you wish. Click on this one, take it all the way down to this point. Make it cool like this. It's cool like this. Check our 3D. This is our 3D. Okay. And we can still have the same thing downstairs. Downstairs, yep. Someone say downstairs, yep. Let's take it downstairs. Oh, sorry. It's not a story building, so there's no downstairs. You can only say DPC level, okay? So before you take it down, let me do that again. Click on that particular one, okay? Tap Control to have a plus sign. Plus sign means copy, alright? And then click here. You have this one and you still have the remaining one or the first one upstairs. Sorry, on your headroom. I don't know why I'm just calling upstairs today. What's happening? So now if you don't want to have this one, or maybe you feel like it's going to disturb your movement, let's click on it. Click on this one, this blue line, drag it all the way to this point. Okay, so now click on this blue line again. Instead of offset, click on create node and then bring it all the way here. Then click on this one again, create node again. Okay, bring it all the way here and create another node, take it straight. So you can see that this one is gone. So we only have this little place. That's if you feel like this how you want it. Okay, feel like this how you want it. So it's cool. It's cool. And if you decide to maybe change the color, maybe we can do that later. But let's leave it first to be white. How about we change it to gray? I think it will be better. Let's change the inside to gray, light gray. The inside is light gray now. Okay, but there's no ceiling. Let's quickly create one. You can do that by clicking on the slab, go to setting dialogs, change the thickness to anything you want, change it to the material you want. I love going with white. Okay, so let's click here, then we take it all the way to this side. So we have our ceiling now. Okay, you can see our white ceiling inside, just a simple white POP. You can decide to take it down if you want to, so that it can be visible, visible. So this is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. All right. So now, what are we going to do now? What we need to do now is to multiply this. Remember, I told you guys that we're going to have 4 units of this. That's 4 units of this. Okay. So we click on this one. We can delete this one. We don't need it anymore. And then this one, we don't need this one too anymore. That we don't need the plan we brought. We can just click and shift it to one side. This time around, we're not copying. So now we'll highlight everything here. Control G. Control G means group. So we've grouped all this one as one member. You can move it anywhere you want to. Okay. So what will happen now? I think we just click on 3D and we'll select everything and then Control G. Okay. So everything is together now. You can move it anyhow you want. Okay. So let's quickly join them together. Now we need 4 units of this. So click on this one, tap Control, and click here. As a result of the last operation, elements have been position. Just continue, okay? Click on it, but make sure you read your own too to be sure. Then tap Control again, continue, sir, continue, sir. Click on this one again, Control copy. We'll check our DPC. We'll just hope that nothing has tampered with what we have from ground floor. So we press so 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4, but this one is not okay. So let's take it back. All right. So let's check our 3D now. Thank God. Our things are still intact. So we have 4 units of this now. 4 unit, 4 unit, 4 unit, 4 unit, 4 unit. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 units of this. All right. So let's quickly model our concrete fascia. Then we'll roof it. Okay, I'll call it day. All right. How do we model our concrete fascia? You click on your option. Under option, click on complex profile. Click on this profile manager. Then click on new. This thing you're seeing, this plus sign. Click on that plus sign and save it. Concrete. Save it based on what you remember. Concrete. Let's just say concrete fascia. Okay, let's stop here. All right. So make sure anything you're drawing, you don't go outside, you don't go far away from this dot. Okay. So now all these ones will be deactivated. You can only click on document or viewpoint. You can document and select line. So let's do something simple. Something simple. Yeah, something simple. So let's go with 100. This point is like a wall point, so don't leave this point. Start anything you want to do from this point. All right, from this point. So 100, and we have 50. Let's say another 100, and then we have 100 up, and then let's say another 50. This is not straight, so let's say another 50, and then we have another 100. Nope, 50 up. We have 50 again. 50, 100. That's 150. Okay, now 50, that's 200. So let's go with 100. Okay, 100 is fine. So no matter how the roof tends to swallow it part of it, we still have some reasonable dimensions showing outside. All right. And this needs to be straight, so we're doing these ones. Okay, so now once you're done drawing, the next thing you need to do is click on this fill tool. Once you click on fill tool, press your space bar and make sure you hold that space bar. Don't move it, okay? Just hold that space bar. Move your cursor. Let me show you something. Once I remove my hand from space bar, you see that this thing have changed to plus sign. So once I hold down my space bar, you see that it's ready to fill that space. So I'll just click inside the space. Alright, click inside the space, and then I'll click here and change the color to this. I like going white color, so this internal filler is fine for me. I'll click on this internal filler, and then I'll click okay. Note something very important. Okay, what we have here, use width, is showing wall. We don't need wall, we don't need column. What we need is beam. Okay, so we click on beam and deactivate the wall, so we only have beam now. So it's going to be a beam member. All right, so you click save, but before you save, don't forget to check the name concrete fascia. I just hope this fascia is okay, looks correct. So you click on concrete fascia. Okay, I'll make sure you constrict the name, right, and click on save. Once you click on save, you can close this one. All right, so now I think let's just draw it on 3D. So let's click on our beam. Remember, it's under beam, so this is beam. Click on beam, go to setting dialogs. Under setting dialogs, click on this segment. If you don't click on segment, you won't see where to select that particular feature. So click on segment. Once you click on segment, you can see what we have here now. Initially it was like this, there's no way to find that, but once you click on segment, you have a space. So click on this I section beam, and then you see custom. Click on custom, check for concrete fascia. You can see your concrete fascia here. Yep, then click on concrete fascia and click OK. So now let's start drawing it from here. Alright, click here, drag it outside to this point, click here again, drag it outside. We didn't change something. What's happening? Why is the color not? No, we need to rework on this. Okay, just few seconds we are going to do this. Okay, let me show you how to edit that particular fascia. So click on option, click on complex profile, click on profile manager. Instead of clicking on new, now click on new, click on custom, and then search for the this concrete fascia. Click on it and click edit. Alright, so let's edit this back. This is supposed to be white. Okay, so we'll find that white internal filler. Click on internal filler, click outside, then we'll click save, then close. So let's go back to our beam, click on beam, go to settings, and then under segment, under this eye section, let's select our concrete fascia and then OK. So let's see if it's going to be white or not. Am I shouting? No, I'm not. So let's pick this one from here to this point. Yeah, then rotate this side. Okay, select, click on this one. Don't forget about joining it yourself, just keep picking the same point. It will automatically join by itself. Okay, all right, let's click this side. All right, and let's click here. So everything I've joined, but let's check if this thing is wide enough or it looks too small. Is it okay like this? Okay, I think it's okay. It is okay. It is okay. So now let's roof this, let's roof this, let's roof this. Okay, let's roof this. How do we roof this? I think we should just do it on still on the 3D. Okay, click on your roof. Anytime you pick any of these drawing tools, make sure you click on setting dialogs and then do the settings that we are changing this one to 25. And then for the material, I don't want to add anything for the material. So I'll click on multiple plane. But first, before then, okay, something you need to note. Once you click on this roof, okay, make sure you click on this multiple plane. Right? Multiple plane will give you permission to to model any shape of roof. Okay. Alright, so this one is just single plane. So we'll click on this multiple plane. We'll click the settings. This multiple plane geometry will open up. So I'll change this one instead of 800. I'll change it to let's say 50. Change it to 50. From 50 now, this is here. I'll change it to 25. And then I'll click OK. So from here now, I'll just click this point. Alright. I'll trace it. But this is square. So instead of going all the way, I'll click on this. I think I'll just click on this. This should be rectangular. Yeah, I'll click on this rectangular and I'll draw it all the way to this side. Just two click. This is square. So this is what we have now. You can see our roof. This is our roof. And if you think the angle is too high, you can quickly click on the roof and then change the angle. You can change it outside or inside. So this is 45. Let's make it 40. Okay, 40. I think it's cool like this. And for the material, for those of us that have Cadimage, if you don't have Cadimage, I've done tutorials on that and how to install Cadimage. You can see CI2 here. So Archicad don't have CI2. So under CI2, click on covering. Under covering, click on roof covering. Some don't actually have, okay, while some have. So I think I've done some settings already on this one. Okay, so I'll just click OK, and you'll see our roof is out now. So this is our roof. You can see the roof now. This is the roof. You can see the roof sheet, and you can see gutters. We have some gutters here, and our roof is showing. So this is coming out real. Actually, it's coming out real. And if you want step ties, you can still change it to step ties. But this one is just long span aluminum finishing. Okay. And for the gutters, let's click on one and bring out. Make sure it's on this free one. Let's bring out one of the pipes. Okay. but we can't afford to keep our wall soaked. Okay, so we just do it this way. We bring out this gutter. We take this one down. All right. Then we'll click on this one, bring it outside a little, yeah. And then for the mouth, we'll click on the second one and lift it to cover it a little. Yeah, I just hope it's not touching the ground, sure. Okay, so you can see what we have now. So all the water coming here, this one can go out from here. So we can still have another gutter here at the front. Okay, so you do that by clicking on this one. Let's bring this one all the way to this point. Yep. Okay, to this point. This is actually one of the ways to make your work look real. Okay, but these are things you need to consider in real life. Now let's take this one down. Okay, sorry, down by clicking on this one, and then you can decide to cover it by clicking on the second one. Yeah. Okay, so we have our gutters now. Have our gutter now, and we can decide to still have one here. Let's have one here again. How do we do that? We click on the roof, this part of the roof, and then hold down this pink dot you're seeing. Then I'll drag this one down. There are two dots here actually. If you draw the first one and it's curving, tend to be curving, you can just click the second one. So this one is to curve the pipe, okay, to bend the pipe. And then the pipe is kind of buried inside the wall. I'll bring this one outside a little. All right, so our work is set. And for this door, we don't like this door. Let's change it to, this is a front door. Let's change it to something else. So just select the doors. You select everything, or you select what you want by holding down your shift key. Okay, so let's go inside and change the door to something else. This glass, if you don't want glass, you can change it to just this one or the first one. This is a student door. It will be good if we just use something close. Except the security there is fast. It's tight. If there's a good security, we can leave it. But I think we should go with this one. It's better. So the door does not actually look bad. So we can still continue with this one since it's actually a student hostel or quarters. So I think this one is okay. We can convert it to steel later. Yeah, we can convert this one to be steel before we render. Okay. So I think we'll be stopping here. For today. At least you've seen some of the basic things you need to know, like the roof and the gutter. And if you've not installed CAD image, please, I've done a tutorial on that on how to install CAD image, so you can get it. You can check online. I've done like 2 different tutorials on how to install CAD image on your system. Alright, so check that out, install it so that you can get this kind of realistic roofing sheet. Okay, so thank you for your time. Thank you for staying up to this moment, and please, if you have any question, alright, regarding what we've just done, drop it on the comment section. I'll attend to you guys. Alright, feel free to ask your questions. Okay, see you on our next tutorial.